What's going on, Go Nation? I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to The Cosmic Wonder. You already know, bro. We love The Cosmic Wonder over here. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse reactions and reviews are what? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. Still feeling a little sick, so I can't be as loud as I want to be because my throat hurts a lot. So before we even get into the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We on the road to 100 subs. We're this close, but we're actually getting really close. All right, so subscribe. I feel like sound weird. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get started.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is right around the corner, only a week away. Technically, the release date is June 2nd, but of course, many theaters show it on June 1st, which is a week away, so not much longer to wait. And last night, they showed screenings for Across the Spider-Verse, and the reactions are in. And I haven't seen a single negative one yet. Now, if you liked the first movie, Into the Spider-Verse, it's been said before the reviews even came out that this movie was going to be even better than the first one. And the first one was amazing, so this one has to be just top notch. And I have a lot of friends who went and saw it, so we'll talk about what they said as well as some other industry insiders, reporters, and journalists as well. Now, there are a few different things to consider when listening to these reactions because one is animation. This is kind of a different animation style than we're really used to. It's very comic-like. And again, if you've seen the first one or if you've seen the trailers, you know. But I mentioned that because they said the animation was going to get stepped up in this film, and according to these reviews and reactions, it has. But of course, you can't forget about the story. Obviously, the story is very enticing. There's the multiverse or Spider-Verse, and there's now the hub of the Spider-Verse, and we're seeing all of these different Spider-Man variations interact with Miles Morales. We also know from the trailers that Spider-Man 2099 has beef with Miles Morales because he's not willing to make some sacrifices in his own universe, which could therefore affect the entire universe. So Spider-Man 2099 has kind of ordered all of the other Spider-Man variants to get a hold of Miles and kind of keep him prisoner. So that alone is a really enticing story, but they also came out and told us that at the heart of this story, it's a love story between Miles and Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, is one of my favorite characters ever. Not just Spider-Man characters, but Marvel in general. So we'll hear about the story and we'll hear about the animation in these reviews, so let's dive in. First, we'll start off with one of my best buds over at The Real Rejects, Gregory Alba, who said, after watching Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, holy, didn't want it to end. No amount of trailer footage prepares you for this. Avoid spoilers as much as you can. And of course, just to mention, we will not be going over any spoilers in this video. None of the reactions
any spoilers,
have
so that's
spoilers
good.
in them yet, and I'm pretty sure if they
I'm barely
did,
on social
they would
media,
not be
so
asked to see another single screening of a movie again from the studio. But personally, knowing Greg very well, that is an insane response to a movie from him, which means it's pretty dang good. Now, I'm not going to say more because he's going to do his own video, so check him out over at The Real Rejects. But one thing that he told me was it's bigger stakes, crazier film, yet is more personal and intimate than the last film, which I'm really looking forward to because that sounds amazing. Also, another reaction from one of The Real Rejects and friend of mine as well, Coy Jandro, said this: the best Spider-Man movie ever made comes out next week. Across the Spider-Verse transcends comics, movies, words. I am overwhelmed with emotion. I am enamored. I am the happiest I have ever been as a Spider-Man fan. And that is saying something. If you know Coy knows his stuff. He really and truly does. And to hear him say that this was the best Spider-Man movie ever, that's big and gets me just super pumped for the movie. Also, one of my close friends, Laura Siricool, saw it and said this: OMG, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is mind-blowing. The animation, the writing, the music, and everything is simply amazing. I'm not even overhyping it. It deserves the hype. OMG, they did it again. Now, one thing that Laura mentioned that I really like is the writing and the music. The animation alone is going to get a lot of hype. We're going to hear that a lot in reviews and reactions, and it's just expected. Now, it's great that it lives up to the expectation, but the writing had to live up to it as well, and the music was a big part of the first movie. So it seems like everything that we loved about the first movie is even better in the second movie. All right, so those were a few of my personal friends who have seen the movie. Let's talk about some other outlets who have seen the movie as well. Steven Weintraub, or Frosty from Collider, said this: absolutely loved Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Wanted to push pause about 100 times to study the incredible artistry on display. Cannot recommend this film enough, and already looking forward to seeing it again, next time in IMAX. And yeah, based off of what we've seen from the trailers and what we know the first movie to be, this movie is going to be visually insane. And you really got to give it up to the VFX team, because this animation truly is beautiful. Then coming from Drew Taylor, who is a reporter for The Wrap, he said this: Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a stunning achievement. Yes, it's visually dazzling with expansive, expressive new realms. Gwen's world is my favorite. But the movie's real superpower is its emotional depth and its beautiful, melancholic tone. I love this movie so much. Now, I like this reaction because, again, we know that the movie is going to visually look amazing. We've already seen it in the trailers. It's fantastic already. But talking about the emotional depth makes me really excited, because I am really excited to see some of the relationships in this movie, like between Gwen and Miles, between Gwen and Spider-Punk, because we know that there's a little bit of jealousy there with Miles. Plus, not to mention Miles's parents. It looks like Miles's dad might have to die, just based off of what we've seen from the trailers. So I'm ready to not only be amazed by what we see, but also the story as well. Then we have one from Aaron Perrine over at phase0/comicbook.com stating, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse lives up to the hype in every conceivable way. Miles Morales absolutely shines in his second Marvel movie adventure. Gwen Stacy takes her place at the head of this table too. Tons of heart on display in every corner of this one. Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 2099, and Spider-Man India will be instant favorites, along with a couple of massive surprises that we won't spoil here. Needless to say, Spider-Verse is my favorite movie of the year so far, and the sequel is a masterclass in every conceivable way. That's some pretty high praise there as well. And I'm glad they're actually putting focus on some other Spider-Man variants as well. Obviously not all of them, since we've seen hundreds of them so far in the trailer, but it's nice to see that a few of them do get to shine, but Miles Morales still remains the focus. As far as those massive cameos / spoilers are concerned, I think we all might be thinking the same thing. I won't say it in case you're not, but yeah. Now, to end it, I will go back to a tweet from a friend of the channel,
like that.
Brandon Davis, over at comicbook.com, because he stated, Across the Spider-Verse is simply an incredible accomplishment. It's stunning, but also very much an unfinished story by its end. He also said it's everything a Spider-Man fan could ask for and much more. So good, it's hard to believe it exists. But I wanted to talk about this one because he says it's an unfinished story, and remember, there is a Beyond the Spider-Verse coming eventually. So this is not the finale. This isn't the last Across the Spider-Verse film. There is another sequel coming to this one. So keep that in mind. If you love this movie coming up, which it sounds like a lot of people are going to, we still get one more film, at least one more that's planned. They could keep this thing going for a long time. But Beyond the Spider-Verse is planned, and hopefully it's even better than this movie that is supposedly better than the first one. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, we're less than a week away. Let me know how excited you are for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in the comments down below. And if you have a favorite Spider-Man, let us know who your favorite Spider-Man is.
And I can't wait for that movie, man. We're hearing a whole bunch of great things about this movie. Especially there might be, I don't know, some cameos. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm praying. But anyways, guys, you ready for this movie? Comes out in what, this week probably? Oh my god, wait, what's today's date? Oh, today's the 28th. Oh my god, it's coming out this week. I cannot wait. But anyways, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment too. You already know what to do. Goat Nation, I'm out.